to share in this very special announcement and exciting moment in the history of American University athletics. My name is Dan Lang, and on behalf of President Sylvia Burwell and the Department of Athletics and Recreation, let me begin by welcoming JM Caparo and his family to begin their time as AU Eagles. Welcome. It seems especially appropriate that we gather here in front of the Stafford H. Pop Cassell Hall of Fame, named in honor of the legendary coach and director of athletics who earned great recognition and success over 3 decades under his leadership. And as you can see, the successes marked on this wall have continued throughout the history of AU athletics right on through to today. So, as we look to the next phase of growth in the AU student athletes and teams, it's now my pleasure to introduce American University President Sylvia Burwell.
Dan, thank you. That's actually been one of the perks of the job, is to be introduced by an iconic voice like that time. And this is probably the last one, so thank you so much. And AU, for many of you all, I think, know that we have been lucky enough to have you as the voice of the Eagles for more than 16 years. So do want to say thank you. We appreciate it, and we love it. And today we are here to celebrate our Eagles. I'm so glad to see a number of our student athletes here who are accomplishing great things everywhere, in that pool, on the fields, the courts, the classroom, and across our entire campus. In our community, they are leaders at so many different levels. And this is my last semester, and actually my last few weeks as AU president. And one of my favorite parts of the job actually has to do with athletics. And I think everybody does know here that I love when I guest coach basketball, and it's one of my favorite things to be able to do, and to spend time with you all, your senior days, and all the things with athletics. And I am going to put a pitch in for our Spirit team, number 8 for cheer, and number 4 at Nationals. Yay, we need to give them a hand. And even though I'll be changing roles, I'm still going to be an avid and loud supporter of the Eagles, but I will follow the advice that Neil Kerwin gave me when I became president, which is don't get a technical. So many Eagles have thrived under the leadership of General Billy Walker, who has been at the helm of AU athletics and recreation for over a decade. And while we're going to miss Billy's steadfast leadership and his Eagle spirit, which is always present, we wish you and Caroline the best in this well-earned next step in your all's journey. Billy helped us usher in a new era for AU athletics. We recently broke ground on the Meltzer Center for Athletic Performance, a state-of-the-art training and competition facility that will give our student athletes the resources and the spaces that they need to thrive and succeed at even higher levels. The Meltzer Center is a piece of 3 parts of a $109 million student thriving complex, which is the largest investment that this university has done in student thriving. And today, we're also here to take another important step for AU athletics and the AU community. And we want to welcome our new AU athletics leader, JM Caparo, who is joined by his wife Karen and his 4 children, Joseph, Caroline, Sophia, I'm getting them out of order, and Isabel. We want to welcome you all to the AU family. And now you all are officially Eagles. JM is an innovative leader who comes to us from Boston College, where he served as Deputy Athletics Director and Senior Associate Athletic Director for External Affairs. A New Jersey native, we have many of those here, JM also worked for the NBA's Brooklyn Nets, helping to lead the Nets' relocation from New Jersey to Brooklyn, bringing the first professional franchise back to the borough in more than 5 decades. Through the search process, JM overwhelmingly demonstrated 3 things. For those of you who know me, it's got to be 3. Enthusiasm, an ability to manage and maintain a strategic approach, and a commitment to winning for and with our student athletes. He has some incredible partners here in our AU athletics staff and coaches, and I want to thank you all for being here today. And of course, our student athletes. I also want to take a moment to recognize our search committee members who worked tirelessly to conduct an intensive search for our next athletic director. I know a few of the search committee members are here today, so if you can, please wave when I say your name. The committee included 2 members of our board of trustees, who are our university's most committed and passionate supporters, Jack Cassell and Alan Meltzer. They were joined by members of AU's President's Council, Seth Grossman, our Vice President of Administration and Chief Administrative Officer, Bridget Trogdon, Dean for Undergraduate Education and Academic Student Services, and Dave Marchek, our Dean of the School of Business. And AU faculty and staff, Lindsay Campbell, I thought I saw Lindsay, yes, I know I did, Gwen Coleman, Professor Jeremy Giroux, Director of WCL Sports and Society Initiative, Coach Lindsay Teeters. Lindsay, I saw you, yes, over here. In terms of, and Noor Kunin, who is an AU alum and former AU field hockey player. Noor, love having you back. I want to thank you all for your service and your commitment to our Eagles and the entire AU community. And it is now my pleasure to introduce AU's 15th athletic director. 15 is kind of a number I like. I'm the 15th president for you all who don't. Okay. And that is JM Caparo. JM, welcome and go Eagles.
I've got such a tiny head that hats don't normally look good on me, but I'm going to wear this one with pride for sure. Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. This means a lot to me and my family, and we can't wait to be a part of the American University family. I have a bunch of people I'd like to thank, so please bear with me for a little bit. And I'm going to try to get through this first part without getting emotional. But if you know me, that's going to be very difficult. First, to my parents, Jim and Judy, my brother Dan, and my sister Kristen, thank you for always being there for me and for showing me that hard work and dedication and resiliency can lead to great things. To my 4 amazing children, Joseph, Caroline, Sophia, and Isabel, thank you for putting up with me and for taking this ride with such grace and maturity. I love you guys very much, and I'm so proud of you. And most importantly, I want to thank my wife, Karen. The saying, behind every strong man is an even stronger woman, doesn't even begin to tell our story. You've been the light of my life since the 4th grade, and all of this doesn't happen without you leading the way. So thank you. I love you. I did it. I did it. Professionally, there are so many people that I need to thank and I want to thank, but we could be here until tomorrow morning if I tried, but there's one individual that I want to say thank you to. This one person has been my mentor and friend to me since day one of my career. My former boss at the Nets, Fred Mangione, thank you. You were crazy enough to hire me twice. You've had my back forever since day one of my career, and I can only hope that I've been proving you right for the past 24 years, so thank you. I want to thank my Boston College family, especially University President William P. Leahy and Vice President Father Jack Butler for their mentorship and friendship. I want to thank all the former and current staff, the coaches, and the many student athletes that I was lucky enough to serve. The past 9 years were some of the best years of my career, and I will cherish the lifelong memories made with my BC team. I want to thank the team at Parker Executive Search, especially Daniel Parker and Delana Sarden, for their belief in putting me in front of the AU Search Committee. I'd like to thank President Burwell for this incredible opportunity to lead the next phase of American University athletics. I look forward to working with you, and I do hope to see you at many AU games in the future. I want to thank and recognize incoming President Alger. I look forward to working alongside you, and just know that nobody will work harder than I will for you and this great university. I look forward to proving myself every day to you. I want to thank Seth Grossman, the search committee, and everyone else involved in the interview process for your trust in me to becoming the next Director of Athletics and Recreation. And lastly, I want to thank Billy Walker for creating the championship culture that currently exists here and for leaving me an incredible staff of coaches and administrators who care deeply about the holistic development of our student athletes. You will always be an instrumental part of AU athletics, and I'm looking forward to a long-lasting friendship. The opportunity to stand here before you as the next Director of Athletics and Recreation has been a career aspiration of mine for a very long time. To be able to serve student athletes at such a prestigious university with a prioritized focus around high-end academics and athletics in a united conference like the Patriot League was the reason I got into college athletics in the first place. I promise to lead this department through the values that have helped define who I am today: family, integrity, trust, humility, and communication. I will work tirelessly to help provide the necessary resources for our student athletes and our coaches to be able to compete at their highest levels. And I promise to be a valuable ambassador and a key partner to the university. Together, the vision for our department will be simple. We're going to put the student athletes at the forefront of every decision that we make. We're going to compete in the classroom and on the playing field. We're going to be extremely active in the community. If we do these things consistently, we will develop future leaders that the university will be proud of and provide the best possible experience for our student athletes. I truly cannot wait to get started. Go Eagles.
That wraps up our event for today. And once again, welcome JM, and we look forward to ushering in a new era of Eagles athletics. For the media that are in attendance, JM will be available in just a few minutes back here behind me. And for everyone else, have a great afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming.